Today, Precarious plays
Chrono Trigger.
Ooh, this is gonna be a rough one.
Great.
Just emotionally.
Oh.
I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal mechanically. I'm not going to be watching though. I'm going to avert my gaze and let you play the game. Because I am spoiling for a fight. Anytime I do anything now that isn't playing Animal Crossing.
How... I need you to look at this. That's a button,
away.
isn't it?
It looks like it. Did you mash it? Don't forget the walk button.
Yeah.
Can you interact with that hole on the ground?
Ha! It's empty. Okay.
Maybe you've already pressed it and it's done something and now you can go back?
Maybe.
Oh.
That's probably a sign. Does it matter? 1, 2, or 3?
Just do 3.
Okay.
For today.
Okay. So we pushed that button and it made that show up. What about... Oh.
It's fine.
Let's do my favorite thing.
Avert my gaze! I have a dark, sad secret.
Yeah? Oh.
I don't think I've completed a furniture series in Animal Crossing since the original Animal Crossing.
Really? That's really surprising to me.
Well, as much as I've played the series, it's basically always, since that first release, it's always been a very solitary affair for me. The power of the internet and dodo codes and being able to play Animal Crossing online.
Yeah.
It's not new to the series necessarily, but it is new to me. Like, I think I played a very little bit of New Leaf online with friends.
Do you think that there is something that unlocks that out here?
Let me check the walkthrough.
Okay.
Like a big Jeep. I see. Okay. The center switch activates a save point. The left one opens up the floor. The right one summons some monsters.
Okay, so let's open up the floor.
You need to fall in the pit, so you'll fight the monsters for sure if you hit the right switch. Fall in the pit in any case, and step on the right switch to summon some monsters. And the left one to open the skull to find a power tab. I think they're called capsules in this version of the game.
Okay, so I need to step on the leftmost button currently.
Yes.
Oh. Oh! The cat!
What is up with the cat?
I don't know. It's always sort of a guiding light. And then
Yeah.
Here.
The left switch opens the skull and lets you have a power capsule.
Okay. Okay. Did we get it? Yes.
The guide just says that the right switch lets you fight some monsters.
I'm not all that interested in that.
Just fighting some monsters.
Okay. Oh, but we're up here now. We're down here now? We're in a different place. We can kind of climb around over here. Okay.
And I count 2 boxes. Not that I'm actually counting. Not that I'm paying attention at all.
Is this the right time to open such boxes?
We can't. I think that we're done with that. I don't think that there are any more instances in the game of boxes that have like weird chronological embargoes on them.
Mm-hmm. Man, those attacks are getting strong.
Like, there are no more boxes that need to be aged like a fine wine in a cask.
In a cask.
Yes, in the wine cellar.
Put the box in a cask. You put the cask in the cellar.
Man, I would love to see... You know, if somebody already had access to a vineyard, it'd mainly just be props and getting nice enough cameras. I would love to see a quick little Chrono Trigger parody that was like a fine wine advertisement.
Yeah.
I don't want to say a commercial because I don't think that really fine wines are also commercialized in that way. But maybe if there was like a wine tasting that wanted to promote itself, you could still have that kind of it, like the wide shot of the vineyard, and then somebody like is working really hard and is fondling grapes in the fields. And then there's like the shot from inside the cellar where the cellar doors are open, so light streaming in, so it looks inviting instead of like a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
You know, one of those, but then they go up and they pull something off the shelf and it's just like a treasure box that has some armor in it. Some armor that needed to mature.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't it... Oh, it could be really fun to do something to have like time travel mechanics in something like Stardew Valley to like make your cheese age fancy and your wines age really well. You would like unlock a pendant of like turn this into a 30-year-old vintage. Here's a 100-year-old bottle of wine.
That feels very much like a Rune Factory.
It does feel more
idea.
Rune Factory, you're right.
Because that, straight away, my first thought was like, so just an interesting magical explanation for it's sort of like if there was a crafting recipe. I could totally see that. If there was a crafting recipe in Rune Factory where you take a wine, for example, and then maybe like an enemy bit. Like maybe you fight like a chronomancer and you take like the hand of a clock off of their body. Presumably from some sort of talisman or amulet that they had. Just use the walk button, man.
I am.
Not that I'm paying attention.
I'm using the walk button. I'm not crazy.
May I?
Yes.
And this is how video games done.
Ow.
The real question you should be asking is why?
What? I'm like a little mad at you right now.
I'm a little mad at me. I'm a little angry at the conditions that created this scenario. But, you know, you just fucking do the same boring bullshit for a few decades, and this is what happens. You just, you know, you can walk right up to the thing and grab it. So the thing is, your character's, like, item collection point, the point where your character collects items, it's like this tiny little square directly in front of them. So I just instinctively kind of like imagined that hitbox and put it over the shiny. This is like,
it makes sense.
This is the most relaxed, slow-paced version of a fighting game ever, you know? Just intersecting hitboxes, that's all you need.
Have you heard anything about the Zodiac cape? Is that important and good?
It's mentioned in the walkthrough. It caught my eye because it has such an interesting name. I would like for you to see what it does.
Okay.
It better be like, it gives you a free copy of Final Fantasy Tactics from the future. It's almost definitely... Oh no, it's armor. Huh. It's just pretty good armor.
Yeah, I prefer absorb fire damage right now, still.
Yeah.
Absorb is so... good. You, like, absorb everything.
Hold on. So, did all of that. North, never eat. Okay, go up, go back up.
Okay.
Down the ladder. Okay.
Alright, there are a couple of things. There's one doorway down there that I need to not forget about. And then we want to go up this big crazy ladder?
Yes. Because we don't go down that.
Yeah.
But chill here for a second while I quickly read through this.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the northeast area by the door for a blue, one of the gemstones that gives you a triple tech.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, head north in the upper area and take the ladder off screen to return to the upper level. Okay, so go back down the way we came.
Okay. So
Sorry, I misunderstood the walkthrough. I thought those two things were associated. Can you check your inventory to see if you already picked it up and I wasn't paying attention? You should just go to... you can go to the accessories, the little ring.
Mm-hmm.
And then go down towards the bottom, I think is where those live. There it is. Okay, yeah, so that is the blue... It's just called the Blue Rock in the walkthrough for this version of this game.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that they were all upgraded from rocks to gemstones. Omega Flare, that probably is like a Luca Robo, maybe Magus tech?
That does sound very magical.
Can you do me a favor and put it on... Well, Luca is almost definitely part of it, so if you could equip it on Luca, I want to see who's involved with that.
Okay.
And then you'll have to go to her tech page.
Oh.
No, that was right.
How do I...
You just keep going.
Oh.
I wonder...
Where is it?
We must not have all of the prerequisite parts. I wonder if she... I think that her last move is called Flare.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and put her speed ring back on. Sorry for...
No, it's okay. I was curious too.
Wasting the time there. It's just that it's interesting because I sort of assumed that it would just be grayed out.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would still tell us who was involved and what texts were required.
I did get that right. Yes, I did get that. Those chests are in the corner are a little bit finicky looking. Can I get around to here? Do I care to get around here? Okay. So I'm just going to go through the door to the south. All right?
Yeah.
That seems to be the next thing.
We're getting pretty close to the item that I'm interested in.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. No, Tubs! Okay. I need to wait just a second. Just a second. Okay.
Yeah, didn't you find a pretty good one to take out these groups?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Can you demonstrate before we end this episode?
Yes. Let me... It's called Iceberg Toss. And let me wait to get everybody in here. Oh, it doesn't get everybody.
2 out of 3 still isn't bad.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it. And we'll have him just cast lightning on Tums. I like Iceberg. It's really economical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I should have hasted. I have been underusing haste.
I'm pretty sure that just means that you're playing a JRPG.
Yeah.
You know, let's just stop here because there's no reason. We can just pretend. We can all just pretend that the fight stopped here and we just hung out with Tums. Maybe, like, ate some popcorn.
Yeah.
Had a nice time. That's the New Game Plus ending that I want to see.